Wilson. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson, 26 yards. And the Jets are able to... touchdown against them with one of their own. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And one of the things we like to hit on it. Rule changes, and we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster. Stuff on Diggs! And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So for the Bills, Charles, a lot of people see them as the favorites to unseat Kansas City, not just as AFC champions, but potentially as Super Bowl champions. You take a peek at their first month of the season. Jets tonight, hope for the Raiders next week, then at Washington, hope for the Dolphins before they make the trip to London in Week 5.
And it looks like a slate that's going to challenge them, and it probably will. But it's also one that's manageable. They've got a big-time offense and a defense that's been #1 in the league the last couple of seasons. They believe this is their year.
On first down, Allen. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's to the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Michael Gallup, 56 yards, and the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I should like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allowed
touchdown Jets. CeeDee Lamb, 75 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And no thought of a return here for Hines. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Play action. Now it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. New York's offense back out there and set to... Partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Well, if you like the matchup and that connection works to start the drive, no reason to go away from it. Let that defense prove that they can stop you. And here, it's 2 throws and 2 first downs.
This is caught. Touchdown. Alan Lazard, 26 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. We often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. First down. Here's the run with Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and a lot of people holding their breath on this one right now. That's Stephon Diggs, who is shaken up. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Shakir holds it in. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To the air. Allen. And the Jets pressure 2 notches. Down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
Oh, did the Jets miss this guy? Here's Bruce Hall. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Can't get away, and he's taken down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They run the draw here with Robinson. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Here's 3rd and 9. On play action. Now Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Poona Ford, the one to get to him and drop him. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Jets first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. This one right with Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a second down and 9. Robinson with another carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Ed Oliver now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. Well, he does have a good leg, I'll give him that, but not that good.
Not by a long shot.
Throwing on first down is Allen, finding Shakir across the formation. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. These two teams all tied after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Allen going to throw. This to Hines on the drop-off. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll run it. Here's Cook. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The kick by Bass is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Now this throw caught left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll run with Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so. But ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake.
Touchdown, Jets! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets have taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no thought of a return here for Hines. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And
nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Powering his way forward. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Michael Gallup. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills are able to move back in front. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return is Gibson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Star in college to a star in the NFL. CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. On 1st down, Rodgers. Going right back to Wilson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Straight ahead is Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. As his guys have now moved out in front. Zerline now for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. 5 plays there on that drive. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Out comes Michael Gallup and company as they take the field. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Allen. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
On 2nd down, it's Abanikanda. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Now Rodgers sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. 2nd and goal from the 1. Robinson will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
You get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no thought of a return here for Hines. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. On play action, Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. 3rd and 9 here.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. In motion right, that's Wilson. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep. And a give to Robinson. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Rodgers going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this returnable for Hines. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Completes it to Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Allen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Eluding the pressure right. That is caught by Lamb. And he's brought down. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. The give now to Abanikanda. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And they'll go again with Abanikanda. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. But they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Tosses the out route here to Gallup. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4. Now Allen. Shakir hauls it in. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bills' first down.
To the air, Allen. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 2 yards to go, second down.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Allen on third. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Down the left sideline. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the draw, Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Rodgers. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Has his man, it's Shakir. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Bills.
56.
Allen going to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down and 6 now. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 36. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. Oh, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Robinson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Jets. So there you go, Charles. How about this for a debut? A 2nd rushing touchdown in NFL game number 1.
How about it? It just points to me how confident that this young man is, but also how much confidence his coaching staff and teammates have in him.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no thought of a return here for Hines. The Bills offense back out onto the field. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Allen. And now here is another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Handoff now to Robinson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
26-yard line.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The Jets on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the first.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Robinson is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown.
Zerline now for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Zerline good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And no thought of a return here for Hines.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
And his throw here's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Allen. And my goodness, another interception.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, They're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Now Allen again. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
Oh, he'll...
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Robinson with another carry.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
That's it. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3rd down and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him.
And this is going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here, because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 17-yard line.
On play action, Allen, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Allen. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st, as he can only get this to about the 19. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Rodgers looking to throw.
This one complete down the field to Goddard.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On play action, now Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On play action, Rodgers. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Now, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was...
We got London on the trip.
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. My clown way too white to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And you need better stocks. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tone, you not a poet. My advice, please don't try to be heroic. Let me know they whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. I never had a mentor. Only watch Scarface. I met her at a club. She twerk better when her heart breaks.
Camera caught the last time I did dishes, big business. All my deals, 6 figures and up.